I don't know how long it'll take you to see exactly what this little building is, but that is about right. Yes, well, you've got it now, haven't you? And there would be some sort of belfry window up there, doorway there, goes in. Windows. Now I think we will have a ground line coming there and a tree, which probably might grow to that sort of height. Branches, couple of bushes here, and the line would go over and the ground going away there. Another tree here. Would we just see the trunk? And maybe a bush or two there. And down here I think we'll have some of those stones that you find in churchyards. Big one there. Bit of one there, like that. Now, what I'm going to do is to see where the light is coming from and where we're going to put the shadows. Light is going to come into the picture from here, a little bit in front of it. So that is the direction of the light. And if we make a semblance of sky like that, automatically, you see, that is putting this side of the tree into light. And we take that sky across here, stop it, of course, at the tree there, because now the left-hand side of that tree has been lit as well. Shadow. If we're going to put shadow on this tree, it's obviously going to be on this side, and it would probably work something like this. Trees are a very difficult thing to make shadow on because the leaves make it a rather peculiar shape. But this just about does it. That's the sort of thing we would get. And down here, where all the leaves go underneath, it would be darkest. And that side of the tree would be dark. And if we saw a shadow, it would be going up there on the hill. The same would apply to these little bushes there. The shadows would be like that, and they would be thrown that way. Now, there would probably be a bit of an eave under where the steeple meets the tower, like that. And so there would be a shadow there and there. And where the belfry was, going in, dark. This bit of the tower would, of course, be all in shadow, like that, as would that bit of the tower coming down here. Now comes the tricky bit, because you see, the shadow would also be falling on this roof there. I think I'll alter that line a little bit, because it wasn't quite right. It would be like that. And now the shadow would be going up like that, over the top and down the other side, which would be all in shadow. The door here, of course, this side particularly, and if the door were open and we were looking into the church, probably if it wasn't lit inside, you see, that would be dark too, as would where the tower just leaps forward slightly from the rest of the church, and that too would throw a shadow. The eaves there under the roof and those windows would have to be in shadow, as would the whole of that part of the building. Triangular bit, all in shadow, and if we saw the window there at all, that would be in even deeper shadow. We'd just see it like that. This tree, like the other one, that is where the shadow would come. Bit on the trunk there. Might just see it on the ground, the shadow from the tree, and those bushes like that. But of course, there, all that would be projected forward right up to there, because that's almost the biggest shadow of the lot that we see. Now, all we have to do is shadow on that side of that stone and that one, where they're poking above the ground. Yes, if that's this side, the light would hit that. That might be in shadow there. And those shadows would be projected forward that way. That's the tallest, so probably the longest shadow of the lot. There you are, and that now, of course, has made the whole drawing become much more solid. It's very interesting. You did it all with light and shade.